How is everyone doing today? Welcome to Apple Insider, everyone. It is Andrew. We are here in the Apple Insider studio, and today we are talking a tale of two cameras. We're going to be comparing the video captured on our iPhone 11 Pro Max and comparing it to everything captured on a Nikon Z7, a high-end dedicated shooter. Now, we're going to be doing everything just by the book, defaults all around. So on the camera, we're shooting auto white balance, auto exposure, auto focus, nothing fancy, 24 frames per second at 4K. And the same thing on our iPhone. Stock camera app, 24 frames per second, 4K, auto white balance, auto exposure, auto focus, everything just default. I know there's a lot of stuff you can do to improve the quality on either camera, but we want to keep things just stock, at least for this first video. So nothing fancy, just shooting by the books, everything default for this video. So what are we going to be shooting? Well, this video. You can see we just switched camera angles. We are recording this video right now at two different times. We're one time, two different angles. We're shooting one on our iPhone 11 Pro Max and the other on the Nikon Z7. And we're gonna leave it up to you guys to differentiate and discern which video belongs to which camera, which is the iPhone and which is the Nikon. So it may be a little bit simpler or difficult depending on your kind of eye for videography. We're gonna even crop in a little bit and see if you can really tell the difference between which camera which is. Is this right here the Nikon or the iPhone? And over here, is this the iPhone or is this the Nikon? We really want to see if you guys can tell the difference just without kind of going into any other details, which one is which. Any ideas? Well, spoiler alert, because this right here, this is the Nikon Z7. And over here, this happens to be our iPhone 11 Pro Max. So what are the benefits of shooting on an iPhone versus the benefits of shooting on the Nikon? You can see the video footage is actually fairly comparable between the two devices. Like there's not a huge difference between the two. There's maybe a little bit difference in tone and everything like that, but that can be all fixed in post. We can add a little bit more warmth or coolness to them, kind of fixing the white balance issues or anything else that you may pick up on. But for the most part, video quality is pretty comparable. Now, we did have to make some changes, so everything is the same and default on the Nikon, but we did have to increase our depth of field or our aperture to an f/18 to be able to compare it with our iPhone, because otherwise the depth of field on the camera here would be far better than it is over on our iPhone side of things. So you know what? Right now we're at an f/18. Let's go ahead and wind that down to an f/4. Now you can see there's a lot more depth of field. There's a lot of more separation between me, the subject, and what's going on in the background. That's one of the big benefits of shooting on a dedicated shooter, a Nikon, versus shooting on a phone. You also have much more available, you have many more options and available lenses to choose between, whether zoom lens or wider aperture lens, faster lenses. You have a whole other bunch of benefits there. This camera has in-body stabilization, which means you can even shoot handheld without issue. And of course, you can add on a bunch of additional screens. We have a monitor right here above this that allows us to actually see ourselves on camera while recording things. The iPhone, though, has a bunch of benefits as well. You don't have to rely on memory cards, and in fact, you can just rely on iCloud storage or Dropbox storage, or just sync across with your Photos library. You can edit right on the phone using available apps and iMovie and just edit and upload to YouTube right away without having to do anything extra. It's very easy to do a lot more on the iPhone. On the iPhone, you also have other benefits, like it has in-body stabilization, in-lens stabilization, but you can also get stabilizers that are a lot more cost-effective, a lot cheaper than what they would be to shoot with our Nikon over here. So there's a lot of benefits to shooting on iPhone versus the camera, even if the quality isn't quite as good. But I really want to hear what you guys think. So go over on Twitter and let me know at Andrew_OSU. Have you shot any video on iPhone? Have you shot anything on a camera? And you kind of compare the two between, especially when it comes to video. I'd love to know your guys' preferences, why you prefer one over the other. Do you like the mobility and the easiness and everything else that comes with the iPhone? Or do you like the modularity and everything that goes with the camera side of things? And I want you guys to stay tuned to Apple Insider's YouTube channel, because coming up, we're going to do an awesome video. We're going to break down everything you need to really take your mobile videography to a whole new level. We're talking about third-party apps, third-party hardware, lenses, cases, rigs, mics, mounts, tripods, everything to just take everything to a whole new level, kind of like how Apple does with their shot on iPhone commercials. Just basically everything you need to really rock when it comes to mobile videography. So let me know over on Twitter what you guys think, Andrew_OSU. And otherwise, we will catch you guys in the next video. Hey everyone, did you guys like that video? Be sure to click on that like button so we can create content that we know that you guys want to see. And follow Apple Insider on all social media channels. If you want the best prices on any Apple gear, check out the Apple Insider price guide that is updated daily. And until next time, we'll see you later.